1996, the year it all began. Two games titled Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green were released in Japan, followed closely by a special edition Pokemon Blue. These games took the world by storm and became internationally available within 3 years, where their popularity only continued to increase almost exponentially. Now, 25 games, 7 generations, and almost 240 million sales later, we find ourselves in 2018 with one very important question. Of the 18 types of Pokemon that are included in the games, which really is the very best? Today, after a fair amount of work, computation, and data analysis, we can pretty conclusively give our take on what statistically is the best type included in the game. Now for a few disclaimers. Our research includes data for every Pokemon that has been included in the games, including each evolution of each Pokemon, even their Mega Evolutions. We didn't simply compare their final form of each Pokemon, and we do understand that potentially doing so could yield different results. This study was done simply to find the raw statistical data and provide an analysis from that. With that out of the way, I'll go into how exactly we determined our final conclusion. First, we managed to collect the individual base stats for every Pokemon currently available in the game, then separated them by type and derived the statistical data for each type. We then determined the distribution of each subtype for each type and calculated the weaknesses and resistances for each of these combinations, effectively determining how often a type would be resistant or weak to another. Understanding how effective one type is in relation to another is incredibly important throughout the game, so we felt as though this factor alone deserved consideration. To make sense of it, we collected data on every move available in the game, sorted those by type, and determined what percentage of a type's moves are physical in relation to those that are special. And we multiplied these percentages by the average attack and special attack stat for the corresponding type, respectively. This essentially provided a weighted mean for each type's attack score. We then used these numbers to generate what we called an effectiveness score, which essentially determined the worth of a Pokemon's strengths and weaknesses based on the strength of the opponent. For the offense of each type, we simply multiplied the effectiveness the attacker would have on an opponent based on the opponent's total stats, and repeated this for every potential opposing type and added the scores together. Finally, we threw all of these factors into one chart, sorted it accordingly, and after doubling the importance of the effectiveness score, determined the average composite position of each type, resulting in these final standings. That was a lot of information in a short span of time. So we've also included a link to our analysis file in the description for anyone who wants to take a look at it. If you enjoyed this video, please do be sure to leave a like on this and subscribe to the channel. We really do appreciate it, and it took a lot of work to come to these results. With that being said, if there are any more videos like this that you would like to see us do in the future, please feel free to give us any suggestions in the comments below. As always, we really appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.